Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with Mervis Thyrano. Deep in the bowels of Arkanthan, or that's how I'm choosing to say it anyways, we are looking for a Dwemer puzzle box. And right now we're just kind of exploring, and I'm probably lost. Most likely. Wouldn't bloody surprise me. But yes, we're just basically poking around and seeing what we can find. Okay, why am I swimming? Seriously. I have freaking water walking. Oh yeah, it's only a 1 in 3 chance to cast successfully. That may be why. That may be why indeed, sis. Now I'm going to equip the non-magical sword and just save the charges on my demon territory. Also, it looks like we're done down here. There's nothing else to find, really. So we can head out of this area. Looking to see if perhaps we can't stumble across what we're looking for in another part of these ruins. Because, just to remind you, ladies and gents, of exactly what it is I'm searching for, we're looking for a Dwemer puzzle cube, essentially. I don't actually know what a puzzle cube is, but Hasfat Antabolus, our contact in the Fighters Guild, Caius sent us to learn more about the 6th House in Nerevarine cult. He wants some info. So that's what we're doing. Poking him to find out a bit more about that. Let's check this stuff. Oh, we already looted that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've already looted that stuff, so no reason let's do that. We don't want to go falling down into that lava, I don't think. That's where we just came from. Derp. This place over here, Heaven's Gallery as it's called, is going to be my next destination, I think. Let's have a poke around and see what there is to find. It's another place we've already been in, it would seem. I'm pretty sure I remember killing that guy, actually. Those cabinets have nothing but really heavy Dwemer cogs in them, so I won't bother. May as well check in these, just in case there's one of them that I haven't yet looted, because it's been a little bit since I last recorded this, so I want to know for sure. Nothing in there I particularly care for, if I'm being honest. the lava over here that... I said this in the last episode, I'm pretty sure. I would like to get up to there, but the only way to do that is a levitation spell, and... levitation spells were, as it happens, the one spell that I chose not to buy the last time I was in the Mage's Guild. So, that's not going to be happening on this occasion. We'll, however, head back into the Weeping Hall. Centrifuge. From multiple directions. Apparently. That's what we've uncovered so far, but I'm gonna wait. Looks like there's something over here we haven't uncovered. I'd like to check why that is uncovered. Which is a fairly dumb-sounding expression, admittedly. Anyways, I'd like to know what's over there that we have not yet discovered. Know what this is, but we've uncovered this now. Mugs, rusted cogs. A journeyman's lockpick. Don't mind if I do. Desire to own any of your stuff. Let's head back to the Hall of Centrifuge. And it doesn't look like there's anything over in Weeping Bell Hall that I'm going to need. Though, Cells of Hollow Hand looks like it might be the only place that I have yet to explore. Keep it in mind, I guess, while I'm busy plundering the depths. If nothing else, we should keep the place in mind.
Take that!
That was a rather short lifespan in this particular area zone. Let's try this again, and I'm gonna need to potion it up, I think. Yeah. Potion it is. Okay. I tried being reasonable. tried being reasonable towards you. But you're not having it. So, it's no more Mr. Nice Mervis, I'm afraid.
See what you're made of.
Feel the wrath of my demon Tanto, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why you don't go fucking with Mervis Tyranno. And let's see. Rising Force Potion. A potion of levitation. Interesting. I did not even know those were a thing, funnily enough. Probably should have, actually. Next, we have the Scrolls of Unduxi's Unhinging. Open locks with magic, if I need that. Which we probably will, because my lockpicks aren't going to be able to open everything. Keep your damn belt. Coins. Puzzle box. That's what we need. But unfortunately, I'm ever so slightly over my encumbrance limit now. It only lasts for 10 seconds, but I have a feather spell here. I failed at casting it. Let me see here. Standard restore magicka, please. And try it. I failed. Please stop failing. Are you serious? We burned all of that magicka for bloody nothing. Son of a bitch. Okay. What can I get rid of? Drop something or other. I could always just use up some of my repair hammers to fix some stuff. Because I am almost certainly going to fail horribly with my repair. Our armor skill is increased to a grand total of 6. How impressive. Up. Now, do I have any other repair hammers? I might as well use it up and put myself even further below the limit. Well, at the very least, I've gotten all of my armor repaired. The Demon Tanto's pretty far up there. The Wakizashi? Well, it's a fucking Wakizashi. Take that. It's a backup weapon for when I don't want to be using my valuable Demon Tanto. Or something as plebeian as taking on a rat, really. That's its entire purpose. Now let's see what's in here. Nothing of real value, it seems. Act. There's precisely bugger all inside there. And it is bloody 2 a.m. That's nice. So now our athletics has increased. But now we are pretty much done here in Arzen Thingy. Arkanthand, whatever. We're pretty done. So, what say you? We get ourselves the hell out of here. Balmora beckons. My bed beckons. The merchants beckon. In that order, now I think about it. Over to the world map, thank you very much. Now, we have absolutely no chance to cast Bloody Hearth Heal. Fortunately, I have my engraved Ring of Healing for when I need to be buffing my health a little bit. So I will heal up just as much as the ring will allow. And now, we start back to Balmora. Oh fuck, it's raining. Honestly. I just wish I had a hood or something, really. And I am not putting on that bloody Calovian fur helm. That thing is an insult to good clothes everywhere. It doesn't deserve the honor of being on my head. I wouldn't wear that even to keep the rain off of me. Don't fucking ask. Don't fucking ask. This way, if I remember correctly, and sorry about that. I had a little bit of a stutter there, it seems. Balmora in this direction. So we'll just keep on going, and hopefully we make it back in time for me to get at least a few hours rest before I have to deliver this thing. Before I have to deliver this little box of mine to Antabolus. Seriously, that ruin was the worst. I cannot believe he actually fucking sent me in there. Is that man trying to get me killed? Would not surprise me, honestly. It really would not. 4 a.m. God. Fuck this. Fortunately for me, I'm at least nominally a member of the Fighters Guild. So they shouldn't protest too much if I stumble in half asleep and just collapse on one of their beds, because seriously, I need sleep, damn it.
Can you ask your question?
And fuck anyone who denies me. It'll have to be 5 hours of sleep. I don't have time for anything more than that. God, that was the worst. Okay, Antabolus.
Yes, Dunmer?
Speak freely, friend.
I've got your goddamn cube. Now tell me what I want to know. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius would want to know about the 6th house and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box include the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkenfand. Huh, interesting. So maybe we'll be making a return trip to Arkenfand. There might be some additional loot worth our time. Now tell me what you know about the 6th house. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the so-called lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some 6th house references you should read. Okay, what are these references then? Here's a list of books. All of them will tell you something about the 6th house and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. Good luck finding them, though. The recent events have made these hard to come by. Well, I'm not gonna go out and go book shopping just yet. First I'll wait until I get back and see if maybe Caius already has some of them. And House Dagoth, you say? I can't say I've ever heard of them before. Who are they? House Dagoth was the 6th of 7 Dunmer Great Houses. Nothing remains of the 6th house. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses, following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Coggaroon. Okay, that's all we're getting out of him on the 6th house. Apparently. What about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gra Musgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Interesting. Now, what can you train me in? Block, athletics, and hand. In other words, things that I don't care enough to spend my money on getting trained in. As they're not skills I'll be making much use of, beyond athletics, which I'll just get by walking around, basically. Not Sharngro Musrab. Yeah, Sharn Gramuzgob, eh? You know, I think we've spoken to her before. She's one of the Mages Guild trainers, actually. And we've gotten a little bit of training. As I was saying, this Sharn Gramuzgob that Antapolis mentioned, we've actually spoken to her before. I got a bit of training and I think alteration and restoration from her, and I bought a handful of spells from her too. So, we have spoken before, I do know who he's talking about. She's that angry orc that just wanted me to go away whenever I was speaking to her. Interesting. But let's deliver this to... Hang on a second. Before I deliver these notes to Caius, I'm going to want to read them for myself, because as you might have surmised by the fact that he said to give them to Caius, Caius will take the notes off us once we have this conversation, and I want to read them for myself, just in case there's any new information. The following are notes prepared by Hasfat Antapolis for Caius Cosades. 6th House. House Dagoth is an extinct great house. In the wake of the ancient Battle of Red Mountain, its leadership was revealed to have plotted treason and was discredited. Many of House Dagoth died defending the house. Those survivors who were faithful to the Great Council were redistributed among the other houses. The temple says the ancient, legendary evil beings that dwell beneath Red Mountain in the Dagoth region are the original leaders of this extinct house, sustained by some powerful evil sorceries. Other references. These books include references to the 6th house and its destruction. The temple has recently confiscated copies throughout Vardenfell district in response to current events. These will be difficult to come by, however, I had luck acquiring rare books in Vivek. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. Provided Caius doesn't have any of those, we will have to check around the local bookstores for them. And at some point, I will have to actually make time to read some of my growing pile of books, because I've just sort of been piling them here in order to save inventory space. Anyways,
speak freely, friend.
It's time to deliver our message to Caius. Are you here to discuss your orders, Mervis, or is there something else you want? No, I'm here about the orders. These notes are from Hasfat Antapolis. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have new orders for you. And he's taken them off us, as you can see. Okay then. I've glanced at Hasfat Antapolis' notes. That was fast. You just got them, mate. They cover the 6th House admirably, but not the Nerevaring cult. Hop over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. And Sharn Gramuzgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevaring. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks, and report back when she's giving you the information. It will have been updated. Okay. Be off to do that. Now, I think. And on the way, I'm going to pop by the shop of a good friend of ours, Mr. Revere, and sell
Make it quick, Outlander.
some of the loot that we managed to pick up in Arkansas. I think. Go ahead. Maybe make enough money to afford a few more spells. If nothing else. Because I could certainly do with a few extra spells. A bit short on that front, to be honest. Yeah, so I just said that I was going to pop by Revere's first, and then I'd go in the Mage's Guild and completely ignore Revere's shop. Yes, I am a bit of a derp. Let's actually go and see Revere like I said I was going to, shall we?
Why do you approach?
I've got some stuff I want to sell you. And let's see if we can't butter him up a little. Maybe convince him to give us a better deal. Come on, Revere. You like us. You can give us a better price, surely. Oh dear. Come on, man. You like us. We bought that Daedric Tanto from you. We're shopping here all the time. Don't be like that. We're pals. Come on. Okay, he really does like us now. I think I'm gonna stop there while I'm ahead. And now, let's see about selling some things, shall we? 34 Dwemer coins. He has 600 gold. Now... and we're going to sell 600 worth of Dwemer coin. But that's all his money, so I'm going to need to find another shop to sell the rest of it to, I think. Let's visit the pawnbroker. Pawnbrokers buy and sell a lot of stuff, so surely they'll be interested in some of my Dwemer loot. Although, we'll see if we can't butter her up first. Just a little bit. Come on, you can give me a better deal, can't you? Surely, we can get a better deal than this. We can come to some arrangement, can't we? Come on. Don't be like that, sweetheart. Better deal? Please? Please? Okay. I'll leave it at that. Let's not push our luck. have 700 gold. That's 220 worth of those. As well as a ruby. And 2 diamonds. And some emeralds. Okay. Can we bring it up to 700? We can indeed. That's quite a lot of gold I have now. Now I need to find the clothing merchant and sell off the expensive clothes I managed to get my hands on. Fine clothier. Up this hill somewhere, if I recall correctly. Quickly, House Lalu? No, I'm not interested in the nobility right now, as much as they make fine targets. I want the clothing store. Fine clothier. Here we are. And again, we'll see if we can't butter her up a little. Come on. You can give me a better deal, surely. Surely that's not the best deal you can offer me. Come on. And miss. Come on, you can offer me a better deal than that. Now you're just insulting me. Really? Okay, that'll do us. Now, sell off all of the fancy-ass clothing. And really, if I'm being honest, the extravagant robe here is kind of a waste of inventory space. Because I'm never going to bloody wear the thing, so why bother? I'll keep the robe of Hammerfell for now. I think that this stuff, I don't think so. Any chance we could bring the price up a little bit? 280 gold for all of that. Nice. Very nice. 2,000 again. Not that it means much, considering that I'm about to burn a considerable amount of my money. Metaphorically speaking, of course, I'm not about to light gold on fire, but I'm about to burn a considerable amount of it buying spells at the Mages Guild.
is this about?
Now, let us see. Down here. I know the person I want to speak to, but
What assistance do you need?
let's do a little spell shopping before I go to Caius's favor. Nothing you sell is of interest to me? What have you got for me, you Mr. Dren? First of all, you have that levitate spell. I'm going to need one of these fairly soon, I think. Let's pick up that levitate. 458 gold. And then first barrier, I think, is in order. A shield spell would be quite nice. Okay. That's
Looking
all
for
I'll
something
get off of you for now.
So what's this regarding?
What spells do you sell, Miss Travel Lady? Nothing that I particularly care for, if I'm honest. Now we'll talk to the person in question.
Say your needs.
And see what spells she offers at the same time. You don't have anything I particularly care for. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Caius's associates. It's a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you will complete a little errand for me. Alrighty then. What is this errand you speak of? The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of Livule Andrano, and find it in the Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar prejudices against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Apparently he was a no-one, but we'll have no problem recognizing his. And where is the Andrano Ancestral Tomb, just so I know? The tomb is south of Pelagian, just off the road. Just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Sedanin and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Okay, she gave us some stuff, most of which we're probably going to sell, if I'm being totally honest, because I have no desire to hang on to any of it. It's not of real
Looking
use
for
to us.
something in particular?
But can I get this second barrier, please? So, who do we have here other
Say
than
your business.
what's his face in the corner there, who does buying and selling? That would be you. You only do potions, annoyingly enough.
Kanji has no time for
Jira. Okay, Jira. And lots of magic stuff. Some of which I would like to get rid of. you do not buy those items, well, you're no use. Really, you're fucking useless.
Can we hurry this along?
And really, I have so much spare stuff that I want to hold on to, yet don't want my inventory now, that I really need to get a house of my own. Or
I've heard a lot about
get
you,
Caius to
Admiral.
lug a chest into his home where I can store my shit or something. I really do. That would be the most convenient thing. Really talk to wood. But now we have to go and fetch a skull from the Andrano ancestral tomb, which we've actually been there before. It was on the route here from Saint-Denis. We stopped by. Of course, we had to run screaming in the other direction because it was full of ghosts and I didn't have a magic weapon at the time, but now we have several. And as it happens, a trip through Pelagia is in order, so I'll be going by foot. Because we do actually have an assignment from the Thieves Guild. This is taking us through Pelagia. Where we need to oversee the rescue of a thief named New Shoes Bregor, who's being held there for petty crimes. So we'll be stealing a certain artifact and using that to engineer the release in question. It hopefully shouldn't take us too long to reach. And eventually, I do want to go back to Antabolus and talk to him about this key for something in Arkanthand, but that's not too high on my priorities list. Right now, New Shoes, Bregor, and Pelagia, and the Andrano Ancestral Tomb are the things that I am interested in paying a visit to. So, we would take the same route we did before, basically just go right past Fort Moonmoth here. Pelagiad is somewhere in this direction. I gotta keep checking the signs, if you're gonna mind doing this, just to make sure I don't get myself turned around. I have a tendency to get lost a lot in open world games like this, and last time I played Morrowind, this was a personal playthrough, mind you, not on the channel, so you won't find it anywhere. So don't bother and look. Anyways, last time around, I managed to get so turned around that I was headed from Pelagia to Vivek on foot, and I ended up over here somehow. I still have no idea how that happened. It just did. So yeah, I tend to get rather lost as it happens. Kill this thing. Next hound. I don't want your meat. Come on. If you had stayed away, you would have gotten to live. But apparently you're too dumb to figure that out. And you see that? It's not actually that difficult to be able to hit your target in Morrowind. I know this shocks a lot of people who think that it's literally all down to the wills of RNGesus, but it is not. I've heard that argument to do with XCOM 2. I've also heard that argument about it being the will of the RNG that determines whether you hit or not. I've heard that argument when talking about XCOM. It was nonsense there, and it's nonsense here. Just something to bear in mind, you understand? So, let's just check the map again. Make sure I ain't gotten my ass turned around or something. I am heading in the direction I need to be to hit Pelagiad. Speaking of, what spell have I got equipped? Yeah, quite honestly, at the moment, stuff like Levitate and Barrier, when it comes to spells, are not too high on my list of spells I need to own. And everybody, it is the bane of all Morrowind players' existence, the Cliff Racer. Well, I say it's the bane. It's the bane of the early game. Fuck Cliff Racers. Seriously, fuck Cliff Racers. Cliff Racers are the worst. This is objectively true, and anyone who says otherwise is just flat out wrong. Die, Cliff Racer scum, die. Thank you. Now go away. Heading this way and approach Pelagiad. Then I can just deal with new shoes and get that whole thing out of the way and be on my way to the Ancestral Tomb. I'm not going to be doing both in this episode, I can guarantee that. It'll just take too bloody long. Even if we're just speaking of the travel part. And I've gotten turned around. Let's get ourselves back on the path towards Pelagiad. Or maybe I wasn't turned around. I just was being an idiot. turned around for the umpteenth time. I could very well have done, but I don't think so. Should be just on my left up here. So let's just keep an eye on the road forks. And yeah, here's that turnoff that I saw on the way up to Balmora. Pelagiad is indeed this way, though this is the back road, not the front road. And here we are, back in Pelagiad. Can't say I've missed this little backwater, but it will be nice to see the place again. How much I can't deny. We have one thing of frost salts on us. That guy we're technically working for here was interested in frost salts, but I don't know if I can be bothered to give him any, quite frankly. So, while we are here... Bestian Ents. We should steal a Dwemer artifact from a Bestian Ents and show it to a certain guard at the fort. Okay. The Bestian Ents. That is the
Speak, traveler.
The guy we've sort of been helping out, so. Have you got any? No, those are just common clothes. Unless there's a Dwemer artifact in this chest. I don't think there is. Let's check upstairs for what Dwemer toys you have on you. All I'm seeing is redware, silverware. It's paper. Well, there is a locked level 50 chest up there. Let's try the scroll. Which was a fail. So, let's see if we can't pick her open. His mother's letter and a Dwemer Coherer. Well, I am not going to take your mother's letter, good sir. I'm not a complete bastard. Just 90% bastard. I'll also leave that sitting out. I need to free up some more inventory space, which means selling you a bunch of my crap. What do I have around here that weighs a lot? Those. I also think I need to get rid of these cure disease on self scrolls, and I'm just gonna get rid of a whole bunch of these scrolls that I am going to have no need for. That also includes the fire blade, which I'm not going to be using anytime soon. So you can have the bloody thing. Bump that up to 280, maybe? And about this frost salt, then. 75 gold for frost salts. That's kind of insulting, but
Sir.
I'm not going to be using them for anything, so we might as well. Had a bit of problem with rats. Well, run rat in particular. It started when I spied a few rats upstairs and sent the guard to deal with it. It's making short work of them, but accidentally knocked over some of my homemade potions. Seems that these potions all mix together, and the result is a gigantic rat upstairs. Really, because I was just upstairs, totally not going through your stuff, and there was no giant rat. Odd. Very odd. That gigantic rat just sort of appeared. This is very weird. I was just up here and there was no giant rat. Guess it's one of those enemies that only appears once the quest has begun. Anyways, we have our Dwemer thing now, so we can blackmail the appropriate guard. By the way, your giant rat is dead. Did I miss one of the bodies? Let's check that. Doesn't look like it. Now, let's speak to Mr. Merchant. Once the guard stops trying to literally fucking walk into him. So this is weird. I'm not trying to talk to you, idiot. And you mentioned a slogan. I think our old slogan is getting a bit tired. Would you help choose a new one? Okay. Let me see. All Khajiit must die. No. As amusing as that is, that might be taken the wrong way. lot of these are kind of lame, honestly. If it were any better, it just wouldn't be possible. Gotta be honest, I'm not really that good at choosing slogans. It's not bad, I suppose. And yeah, you mentioned a magic item as payment. What have you got for me? Recently received a shipment of rare weapons, so you can choose one in lieu of your wages if you like. I have all sorts of different weapons, but I can only give you one, as the rest are for a special order. Okay, you pick, I don't really care. Firebite Club. Well, I don't actually need this, so let's sell that back. I wanted to pick one of the previous options, but then it just sort of screwed me over by not letting me after I'd hit more, which is kind of dumb. Really? Really? Frost salt. The customer has arrived. Deliver them. His name is Tony, and he's staying at the Halfway Tavern. He's already paid in advance. All you need to do is deliver them. Oh, and try to be polite. I hear he's the representative of a wealthy company. Okay, we're in town, so we may as well do that before we go off to blackmail a guard and break our thief friend out of prison. Speaking of, who was the guard we were supposed to blackmail anyways? Let's actually check that. Shadbak Graburbug. So the guard we're looking for is an orc. Let's head on in and see if we can't find him. What do you want? And there he is. Yes, Mr. Guard, you're keeping a associate of mine locked up. New Shoes Bregor, I believe is the name. I would like him to be released immediately. When you get that Dwemer artifact, I bet you stole it from Mabestian thief. And how did you know Mabestian had one? Because Mabestian pays me good money to keep it secret. Tell you what, let New Shoes go and I'll forget all about it. Okay, you got me this time, I'll let him go, but it's not over between us, Murphys Thyrano. I'll remember you.
How do I know you can even be trusted?
Yeah, I don't actually care. That taken care of. have something of greater importance that needs doing, I think. First, we'll pop in and deliver the frost salts. And then, it's on to the ancestral tomb. Tony, that's the name.
This better be important. Hurry this up, will you?
Stay as long as you like. It
We're
would be
not the
a
one we're
privilege.
after. Tony,
Khalid
hello.
has no time for you.
What does this dark elf want? I am the great lord of chaos, and I am here as part of my quest. I work here at the tavern. I'm here to collect your rent money. I am a powerful and immortal Daedra, and I am here for your soul. Please hand it over. I'm sorry. That is so funny, but it's just totally out of character for Mervis. So, I won't be doing that, but some of these options are just fucking hilarious. I'll have to try them out in a gag playthrough sometime. I have frost salts for you from Bestian, my good man. Frost salts, they're great. You're welcome. Oh my god. Is that what I fucking think it is? Oh dear lord, it is. That was basically a Tony the Tiger gag, and I fucking love it. That is awesome. That is awesome. Store fatigue potion. I don't actually need to, but I never use them, so this will get me below my weight limit.
If I can help, I will.
So let's let Bestian know the job has been done. What? Tony ate the frost salts and collapsed dead? That's terrible. Everyone is bound to think I poisoned him. You're probably right. You'll be arrested for sure. That's what I was afraid of. And yet he does not care. Deliver some flyers to the other shops, the halfway tavern, Ulanil's store, and the main area of the fort. Well, he does care, but now we're over in
Can you
Comnot.
ask your
Okay,
question?
so I tried the thing that I was saying would not work, and just as I thought. You can't sell someone their own things in Morrowind and get away with it. They actually notice. Which is a nice change from modded Skyrim, where I mod in the ability to sell certain merchants stolen goods, and yet you can basically sell anyone and everyone any stolen good, even if you stole it from them, and they will not notice. Which is slightly ridiculous, you have to admit. Please buy the scrolls so that I can walk again.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Okay. It's 8 p.m. now. So, getting a little bit late here.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
You're looking for trouble? You just found it. Oh, I'm not looking for trouble. Right, but I got my eye on you. Well...
This better be important. I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Well, I think...
What do you want?
As I was saying, it's 8 p.m. now, so... I think we'll retire to a room for the night.
I could kill that one. His boots are
Good hunting.
So now that we're in our room, I think I'm just going to sort of kick back and relax for a while. Murphys isn't about to go to bed at 9 in the evening, so we'll just chillax for a few hours and enjoy a bit of downtime before we head out in the morning to go visit the Nerano Ancestral Tomb and kill a few ghosts and maybe the odd skeleton while we're there, and probably loot it dry of anything even remotely valuable. Because, you know, that's just what we do.